This is Drew Baca. We are playing tonight a game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We're in a Vanguard setting and we're playing around 750 points. I'm 10 points over and Lumpy is 10 points over. So what we have today is we have a Butcher, a Gorger, 3 lead belchers, and 12 ogres with iron fists. And we are fighting what used to be vampire counts. This is now the Legions of Nagash. Start with the heroes. There is a which one of you? This one. This one is a vampire, and there are 2 necromancers. There is a group of 5 Graveguard, 10 skeleton archers. These are from Tomb Kings. We have a block of 20 skeletons, looks like with a banner and a standard bearer, a musician, and a champion. And we have a small block of 10 zombies. Deployment phase. The Gorger is not here right now. He's going to come on first turn. The ogres set up in a line across from these undead mooks. The pennies you see on the table are grave sites for the Legion of Nagash. So as long as a hero, a death hero, or a death wizard, I'm not sure which one, we'll figure it out, is within 9 inches of the grave site triggers. The grave site will get to heal a D3 wounds, or bring back D3 number of wounds from a unit who has lost models. So that will come into play. It's kind of a big deal, but we'll see how this goes. The ogres have turn 1. During the ogre turn, we moved from here to there. Before that, we cast a spell of "You guys have better saves," and the Gorger shows up on the edge of the battlefield. At the end of the Legions of Nagash turn, they moved forward. The skeletons did not succeed their charge. The Graveguard did not succeed their charge. The archers fired at the Gorger, dealing 2 wounds, so he has 3 wounds left. The Necromancer this Necromancer cast a spell on the Gorger, making him hit at -1.
One less attack.
One less attack,
Sorry. His was the -1 and has 1 less die on charging.
1 less attack, and he charges less good. He only charges it with 1d6 instead of 2d6. Fortunately, he can move and run and still charge because he just wants to eat faces. So that's what he's going to do. And then the ogres are coming. Alright, so at the end of the ogre phase, the lead belcher shot the zombies, killed 2 guys, and then didn't get anything else after that. The butcher tried to Voracious Maw, I don't remember which one it is. It's a spell that he was going to try to cast on that necromancer and then failed. The ogres were within 3 inches, we were at 3 inches, so they were able to charge. They did. They got a 9-inch charge off and then savagely mauled these skeletons. But then involved a vampire lord and zombies and graveguard and archers in this fight because they got too close. And then 2 models straight up died to combat and 1 model ran away because things happened.
Yeah! Touch my banners.
So, oh yeah, the guy that was at 3 inches, he failed his charge because he only got to roll 1 die, and he needed to come up with a 3, and he rolled a 1.
Magic.
The butcher needed an 11-inch charge to engage the zombies, and the lead belchers needed a 12-inch charge to engage the zombies because the lead belchers decided not to move this turn so they could double tap and roll a d6 hits. D6 shots instead of a D3 shots. They should have moved, because then I could have pounded the zombies with the cannons instead of just trying to shoot them and not doing very well. So, lesson learned there. now it's on to... So zombies lost 2, skeletons lost 12. Archers lost 1, Graveguard lost 1. Funny enough, the archers and the Graveguard and the Vampire Lord all suffered punch you in the face mortal wounds, because ogres with iron fists, they treat this giant fist as a shield, and if I roll a 6 whenever I go to save, I punch you in the face. So this is the beginning. This is just the very first part of the hero phase for the Legions of Nagash, and they've gotten their 2 zombies. They've gotten 9 skeletons, 1 skeleton warrior, and their Graveguard, all back! Because they have 2 necromancers and a vampire, and they get to go, we're going to pick 7 units and buff them.
Can't keep a good guy down.
Yeah, so this kind of sucks. So Lumpy is super excited right now because the zombies killed an ogre. And then, well, really, they dealt 1 hit, 1 wound,
And gained a zombie!
I failed my save. And then he made another zombie. So there are now 11 zombies.
A zombie
on
unit
the
goes to
table.
11.
Alright, so during the Legions of Nagash turn, they killed 3.5 ogres. They made the other 2.5 ogres run away due to battle shock. The ogres did a fantastic job of warding off the skeleton. We hit twice, people. And they just punched them in the face. There was lots of punching in the face this round. 2 skeleton archers died to punches in the face. 3 more skeleton warriors ran away from combat. I think 3 got punched in the face.
Yeah.
And then the other 6 guys... No, 2 got punched in the face. The other 6 guys just died from combat. The zombies ate somebody and got somebody else to come in. But we already knew that part. And yeah, that was the... Oh, and the ogres are at a -1 to their attacks profile, which is why not so many things died this turn. So yeah, that's one of the not so cool things about bringing a giant block of things. It becomes target for spells. But we'll see what the ogres do this turn. During the ogre fight turn, the Leadbelchers shot at the necromancer, who said, "You didn't hit me, you hit zombies." So 2 zombies died.
2 zombies died to that.
The butcher failed to
Wounded zombie.
cast Voracious Maul, or Vicious Maul, whichever one it is. I don't remember which one. Still can't remember. And then he didn't kill any zombies. I want him to be a Firebelly from this point on. The ogres killed 3 skeletons. I believe they punched 1 in the face also. So it was 4.
No, total of 3.
Total of 3. So they actually killed 2, and then they punched 1 in the face.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a 4 versus 3 fight until they get buffed. The Gorger made combat with the Necromancer.
Forgot.
Didn't get to attack because of the...
Bad command structure.
I picked the wrong guy, and then he picked his Graveguard to go, we're going to go kill that thing before it tries to kill our Necromancer.
And they were successful.
And they killed him. They killed him good. Now, we did roll the mock combat to see what would have happened if I'd have done what I was supposed to do, which was make him go instead of the butcher. And he
2 wounds to
would have
the
dealt
Necromancer.
he would have dealt 2 damage to the Necromancer and 2
5
damage.
dead archers.
I'm sorry, and 5 dead archers
Due to they're too close.
due to being too close. Yes, because Necromancers have this thing to go. I have a 6-up save, but I'm the death unit, so I have this thing where I can go, I didn't take damage on a 6. Actually, I don't think they have that, because that's a mindless minion thing.
Everyone has that.
I don't think that's correct. Anyway, but they do have the, I'm important, this guy took the damage for me on a 4-up. So, yeah, that happens. Alright, so... this is the end of the Legions of Nagash turn. The Leadbelcher got shot to death by that little block of archers over there. The ogres, 2 of them died. 1 of them ran away because he had 2 wounds left. They killed 1 skeleton? Excuse me, he killed 1 skeleton because the skeletons attacked first. The lead belchers bashed 4 skeletons in. The butcher... I'm sorry. Zombies. The butcher, again, did nothing. The graveguard got closer, and the necromancer's like, I don't want to be this close to things. So, yeah. We're going to call this in favor of Legions of Nagash.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me.
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to kill these things
No.
and keep them dead.
No.
We'll see.
Never.
So, I think it has to do with shooting characters.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But that was our 750-ish point game.